In today's episode, we're going to take a look at building a Squidoo lens. Now, Squidoo is probably one of the best ways that you can get started with internet marketing. There's zero cost attached to it. The pages rank really well in Google, and also it's a really nice community of people there to help you and to guide you when you're really starting out online. So today we're going to kind of follow on from episode 1 and episode 2, and we're going to pick one of the keywords that we selected there, and I'm going to show you how to create a lens around it. So if you haven't already, you go out and register for a Squidoo account. Go to www.squidoo.com and click create an account. And then once you've gone through all the registration process and you log back in, you should be presented with a dashboard very similar to this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is click create a lens. And the topic is going to be lightweight running shoes, which I just populated that. And then next we click continue. So as you can see, this URL is available, the title's there, and now we just need to pick a topic. So I need to scroll down to sports and recreation, and then the subtopic is going to be sports. Then finally, just to make it easier to find and more categorized, we're going to go down and we're going to select a subtopic. And I'm going to choose marathon running, just because our lightweight running shoes contain some marathon running content. Finally, this lens is available for everyone to see. It doesn't contain any adult content or anything you might not want people to view, so we're just going to leave it as G. We click continue, and then as you can see, we're taking a step 3. So the best tag is automatically populated, and 3 more good ones. Going to be light, lightweight is 2 words. I'm going to pick just select that, and then finally we'll add one more, so we'll create best running shoes. Finally we just enter the captcha, and then we click build my lens. So what's really cool about Squidoo is they've got this gaming mechanism where you can gain points. So I've just added an extra 30 to my account, 60 to my account. So now we're presented with the edit mode, or as they call it, workshop. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and add a title. And actually we'll add in, so if I click save now, you can see that this is populated up the top here. Now what I normally like to do is remove all the standard modules. You just do that by clicking on the X to the right, and then that sets up the very basic view. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some modules which are down here on the right, and I'm going to want to put in, text with a big picture, and you can either click the plus, which will add it, so we can add as many modules as you want, or alternatively you can actually just type in 1. So if we add the first one in, and as you see it's been added to our lens. So next I'm going to actually add some content, so click edit, and if you just bear with me a second, and then if I come down here and click choose file, and what I'll do is I'll choose the file from my computer and then I'll upload it to Squidoo. Now because it's quite a big file it may take some time, so I'm just going to pause the video here and then we'll pick it up once this file's uploaded. So as you can see, our image has been uploaded, which is down here. Now I tend to get all my stock photography from shutterstock.com. They're quite pricey when you're first starting out, but they are worth it because they do produce the best stock photography that you can buy. So next I'm going to give this module a title, and to do this I'm actually going to reference the article that I've written already, which I'll just bring it up now. So the title is going to be Great Reasons for Using Lightweight Running Shoes. Just go back into it, And then we want to go back to our editor, and we want to just copy the first couple of paragraphs. So we paste them in that, and then if we click save, you can see that we've got the image here, and then we've got our first couple of paragraphs below it. Now, what a lot of people like to do is they like to give a nice introduction to this lens. So what I'll do again, click edit, and then I'll put in the lens description now that I've got some text there and I can start to see how it's coming together. So let's just pause the video here while I put some text in. Okay, so I've gone ahead and added an introduction, and I've also added a little image here, and just did that using the upload image or upload file function with clicking the upload image button. And finally, we just click save, and this takes us back into our lens. So you can see it's starting to come together quite nicely now. We've got an introduction about lightweight running shoes and how they can make a big difference. And then we've got the first kind of module with an image. So now I want to add another couple, but this time I'm not going to include images, I'm just going to include text. So we'll add another 2 text modules. So if I click add, this is then put these modules down the bottom here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through quickly and just fill out all the text into these modules, and then we'll come back to the video and see how we can add in some more dynamic features and some more interesting features, and also how we can make money from our lens. So I'm just going to pause the video here, and I'll join you back when I've got it all populated. Okay, so I've now got some great content in here, and one of the things that I did do was I forgot to actually add in one of the sections that I'd created in my text editor. So I added in another module with a big picture at the bottom, but it doesn't quite fit in with the whole flow of the article. So what I need to do is I need to rearrange the structure of the lens, and this is really simple to do with Squidoo. What you need to do is simply come down to here where it says sort modules, and the module that I want to move is what to think about when picking your next pair of running shoes, I think it was called. And you've got 2 choices. What you can either do is you can either drag it up, or you can actually just click the arrow on the left. Today was drag it up. So this looks about right. If you click apply, and the page just refreshes, and you can see that this has been moved up from the bottom. Okay, so we're nearly done now. One of the things that I do want to just take a quick look at is if we click edit, and we can actually give this module a subtitle. So in this case, we might want to give it something that's quite descriptive. So why you should and then if we click save, and as you can see it's put it along the top here. So now I want to add in a couple more dynamic modules that really bring the page to life. So we scroll back to the top, and what I want to put in is I want to put in a table of content. So I'll click 1, and then I would like to put in a guest book comment. So I'll click 1 there. And then I want to put in an Amazon module because this is where I want to make my money from. So I'll add that in there. And then we click add. And if we scroll down to the bottom again, you can see that these have actually been put in place. So as everything is down the bottom here for the table of contents, and that's not really the logical place for it to appear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll back up, and I'm going to take this table of contents and I'm just going to drag it to the top. If we click apply, and then scroll back, you can see this has been put in here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the Amazon module. And this is really the module where you can start making some quite good money from it. I mean, here in the UK, a good pair of lightweight running shoes is around 50 to 60 pounds, so it only takes a small number of clicks and conversions at even the smallest percentage, and we're going to be making at least a couple of pounds or a few dollars for every sale. So if we click edit, and then if we just give it a title, and I'm going to call it running shoes on Amazon. And I'm going to want to pick the products here. Oh no, I'm not, sorry. I'm going to let Amazon do it. So we're going to select from the drop down list, sports and outdoors. And then we're going to put in the light running shoes. We want 5 products to be displayed. And if we click save, this has populated the list with 5 different types of running shoes here, which is great. And then finally we've got the guestbook comments at the bottom. So it appears that we're all done now. So what we need to do is scroll back to the top. And then I always like to give each lens a theme depending on which category it's in. And to do this, we click pick a theme. And the one that's going to best suit ours is the Squidoo Sports. Feel free to play around with this, getting the right one for your theme or that matches your content. So if we scroll down the bottom and click apply, and this is now being updated. So we'll just minimize that. So the next thing that we need to do is check the, what I like to call the Go Live list, which is a list that Squidoo provides for us that's got all the different things that we need to include to really get the best from our lens. So the next thing, according to Squidoo, is we need to write a short bio. And I'm going to give this lens a custom bio. And what I'm doing is I'll just pause the video here while I put in a few sentences just about the lens and about myself, and then I'll resume the video. Okay, so I've just put a couple of sentences in there, and if we click save, and we can see the bio has been updated. So what I like to do is just save my draft at this point. And as you can see, we've got a tick there and the percentage bar's gone up. So the next thing is we need to add 5 tags. And just minimize that so we can scroll down. So we've got our topics in that we put in earlier. And then if we look at our tags, we currently have 4 in there. So we'll just add 1 more tag to make it up to the 5. And then if we click save, the tags have been updated, so we'll minimize it again. And again, if we click save draft, and click close, and that doesn't appear updated, bear me a second. So we'll just add in 1 more to make sure. Again, click save, minimize the box, and we'll save the draft. And then as you can see, we've got the 5 tags in there now. So the next few things are sort of out of our control. We can't automatically get 20 likes, and we can't get liked by the giant squid, which is a team of Squidoo editors who go through and approve really high quality lenses. But what we can do is we can add a photo. So there we've got a description of why we should add a photo. And to do this, we just click the add a photo of yourself box, and I'll go through and I'll add a photo very quickly, and then we'll resume the video. So I've selected my photo. Now all I need to do is click upload photo. And as you can see, just thinking about it. Try that one again. And there you can see our image has been uploaded. So if you minimize, and then if you save the draft, you can see we're pretty good to go now. All we've got left to do is click Publish Your Lens. So to do this, we just click the big orange Publish button. And it takes a couple of seconds. And there you go. Our lens has been published. And we can actually go and see the lens. So to do that, we click Go See It. And it should just take a second to load. So there we've got our sports theme. And we can see our bio here. And then if we scroll down, no, we haven't loaded it all yet. So as you can see, once everything's loaded, we've actually been awarded another 102 points. And we can scroll down. We can see our table of content. We can see some similar lenses to ours. We can see our tags. And we can see our products on Amazon. And we can see our guest book. So there you have it. There's our first lens created that was really simple, really quick to do. And the best thing is it's cost us absolutely no money whatsoever. Now obviously I added in some stock photography from shutterstock.com, but that was because I really wanted to push this lens to show you how good they can actually look. But you can actually find stock photography on Flickr or sxc.hu, and they're both completely free and you can use them in your lenses. So it makes them really appealing, really easy once you've got a collection of photos. And as you've seen, I've created this lens in maybe 10 minutes, and in the next couple of screencasts we're going to look at how to promote these lenses, and because we're targeting really easy keywords, we should hopefully be able to rank these very quickly and start earning some money right away.